Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the daily vibration today using the four elements, okay? So if you're new to the channel, okay, I want you guys to know that I deal with the chakra energy here, all right? Chakras are the seven portals within your body, my loves, that are the gateways to the energy system that controls and governs how you move in this realm, okay? So now today we are going to jump into the first element, which is Virgo, all right? Just a few announcements, all right, my loves? The next meditation that's coming up is going to be the new moon happening, all right? And that new moon is happening in Virgo, all right? And we are in Virgo season, so if you're interested, you can check out the description box below. And the next shadow class happening is going to be in the asteroid of Chiron. That's the wounded warrior energy, okay? And if you're interested in that class, you can also find that information in the description box below. Not to mention our wonderful only Naelia is going to be administering, teaching that class for you guys. So you can definitely check out that information in the description box below. All right, starting off with the wonderful earth energy because we're in Virgo season. All right, my love, we're going to start off with the wonderful earth energy. So that's going to be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. If you are a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, this message can definitely relate to you. If you are not a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, the earth energy is going to apply, my loves, to the physical realm. This is going to be the money, the cars, the bills, the house, the job, the children, the husband, the relationship, okay? So you got rebirth popping off for you today within this energy, all right? So this is earth energy, which means that some of you may have to ground yourself. This may even mean yoga. This could definitely mean meditation for some of you. This is going to be grounding yourself, especially within the chaotic energy that is unfolding in the collective right now. And as you ground yourself, you also have throat chakra energy. Throat chakra is responsible, my loves, for communication, okay? This is also very powerful energy because this is how you put out your vibrational or your tone, your sound into the atmosphere and into the universe, okay? Now, I do want to let you know this. Listening, okay, especially when it comes to throat chakra that's responsible for communication, listening is a very important part of communicating, all right? And not just listening to other people, but I also want to say listening to yourself, okay? So you want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this energy. Ground yourself today, especially with the chaos energy around you. We got a lot of stuff going on with Mars, so you want to be mindful of that, okay? Mars has this warrior type energy, and it's going into retrograde on the 9th, okay? And I believe Chiron is already in retrograde, and it's retrograde in Aries, okay? So there could be a lot of restriction with the Mars energy because it is going in retrograde on the 9th. So you could already started to feel that restriction, and a lot of people may not want to deal with the inner things that is being asked for people to work on right now. They may want to more so self-project. So ground yourself. You want to listen, okay? Not just to other people, but with this third eye chakra popping up with visualization, you also want to listen to yourself, okay? This is third eye chakra energy. Visualization is really calling for you to really maybe shift your perception in this situation, or this maybe even the outcome that you want to see in this situation, or maybe even switch your perception on the parties involved in this situation, or the outcome, okay? All right, so that's the wonderful earth energy. That's your message today if you're dealing with the earth element, okay? Now, we're going to jump into the wonderful air element, okay? If you are a Gemini, if you are a Libra, if you are a Aquarius, this message could apply to you. If you are not a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, my love, this message will apply to your thinking, your mental and your spiritual thinking. So we're talking about your logical side of your brain versus your spiritual side, okay? The limitation versus limitless aspect of yourself, okay? So here we have listening popping up again, okay? Throat chakra energy, powerful energy responsible for your life purpose. This is your sound box right here, how you put out vibration and frequency, or you can kind of call this like your tuning box, okay? Listening is going to be important for you today, not just to others, but also to yourself, especially because it's appearing with the inner child card, which is heart chakra card. Heart chakra is responsible for love, forgiveness, trust, compassion, being able to have courage, to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, especially to your inner voice today, okay, with this heart chakra energy. Heart chakra energy also brings balance into things, okay? You do have popping up here the dream card, okay? Now, this is third eye chakra energy, so which means your perception is going to come into play. Now with some people, because we are talking about air energy here, you could be up in your head, and some of you could be experiencing a lot of deja vus, maybe a lot of very vivid dreams and visions here. But for some of you, this is also just asking you to pay attention to that inner voice that's asking you to maybe dust off some of the dreams and the goals, and the aspirations that you've had, right? However that applies to you today, this would be the wisdom for the wonderful, wonderful air energy, okay? Now we're going to tap into the water elements, okay? So if you are a water sign, that is going to be Scorpio energy. That is also going to be Cancer and Pisces energy. If you are not a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, you can definitely apply this energy to your feelings, your emotions, okay? This aspect of yourself is very important because this is how you manifest in this third dimensional realm. You manifest through your feelings, okay? Your feelings is kind of like the gas or the fuel that fuels the invisible to the visible, okay? So let's see. Water signs, you do have personal power popping off here today. Personal power is solar plexus energy. Solar plexus is your ego, your will. But this is also your personal power energy as well as courage, okay? Now, it's interesting that this is a number 13 card, okay? This is all about mastery here, okay? So when you have personal power, we're talking about a level of mastery, okay? To have personal power does take some form of discipline, so you do want to be mindful of that too, because the sacral chakra will call you, I'm sorry, yeah, the solar plexus, I'm sorry, solar plexus chakra will call you to be able to discipline yourself, okay? So personal power can't be achieved without some type of discipline. So you need to be mindful of that, all right? Now, communication is going to be key also if you're moving throughout the day. And for some of you, this communication is going to be telepathic, right? You can find that you think of a thing and then later on you meet someone and you guys are having the same conversation that you were thinking about earlier, okay? So be sure to communicate your truth also, because like I said, those chakra energy is responsible not just for communication, but this is also responsible for casting spells and binding yourself to spells, other people's thoughts, other people's projection, other people's perception. With communication, you can agree or disagree, to give away or keep your personal power. So you need to be mindful of that, okay? Meditation is going to be key today for some of you. We are dealing with crown chakra energy here. Your crown chakra is responsible for that direct connection with source, okay? This is like, you know, are you about to step into Cosmo energy here? This is being able to ground yourself enough where you can hear clearly from your higher self, from your guides, from your ancestors. This is understanding that there's a connection with you and every sentient thing in the universe, okay? You are connected to all right? So meditation is going to be key for some of you today, especially as you work on crown chakra energy, all right? Don't forget to communicate with the throat chakra energy. Now, I do want to say for some of you, this communication card will mean maybe communicate telepathically because you've already said enough verbally, okay? Yeah, so some of you may have to just communicate quietly, all right? Now, With that being said, we're going to move on to the wonderful, wonderful fire energy. Okay, now, if you are a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius, this message can apply to you. If you are not a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, my loves, this message can be applied to the energy of the fire element, which is all about being able to take action. This is movement. This is being able, my loves, not I don't want to say to react, but once again to take action, right? This can also be passion or lust, okay? But most importantly, I want you to remember this can also be intuitive energy, okay? And that's important. That's really important when you start to understand that you have the power, my loves. You have the power, okay? I have the power. I'm telling my age right here. I remember that cartoon. Does anybody know what cartoon that is? I have the power. Okay. Self mastery is popping off today. Do y'all see how all of these chakras are coming into alignment, coming into balance? All right. Self mastery is going to require some type of discipline. Okay. That means that if your first reaction is to pop off at the mouth, you may have to gain some discipline not to pop off at the mouth today. If your first reaction is to say nothing, you may have to gain some self discipline to stand up for yourself and speak up today. Okay. So, be mindful that this is solar plexus energy, which also controls confidence here, ego energy, will. This controls you being able to really, I want to say, master yourself, but know yourself, okay? Because then you don't have to get stuck and be wavered with the ego keeping you in limited belief systems and limited uh, thought patterns and limited emotions and just limited life, period, okay? Now, you do have the soul star card popping out, and this is a chakra right above the crown chakra, okay? This, if you look at it technically speaking, this purple chakra right here, this purple chakra will be your crown chakra, right? Although this symbol represents the solar plexus, this soul star chakra right here would really be above your crown chakra, okay? Slightly over the outside of your head, above your head, okay? Outside of the body. Now, hi, universal light is basically saying, as you practice self mastery today, know that you in divine alignment, and you really need to tap into the aspects of the unseen. This is knowing that you have everything that you need coming in directly from above. You are connected to all things, so you are never without, right? Now, for some of you, it may feel difficult, or it may feel like you're challenged. You know, it may feel like you're being stretched and you're being expanded beyond what you would prefer. And that's really because you are going through a rebirth process. You see this butterfly with this transformation taking place in here, especially if you're balancing your chakra. And for some of you, this universal light could also represent just letting go. Letting go and stop feeling the need to be in control of everything. Letting go and knowing that there is order when there's order in what may appear to be chaos. Right? Let go. Let go. Embrace and let go. Okay? All right, my lovelies, I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to check out the description box below so you can find out the information about the next meditation, which is going to be the new moon in Virgo. And then you also want to check out the information for the next shadow class, which is going to be for the asteroid Chiron, the wounded healer. Okay? All right. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Peace, love, and light. And remember, out of peace, You can gain wholeness, okay? And out of darkness comes enlightenment by my loves.